What's up, guys? Welcome back. We're going to be doing another voiceover because there was originally 50 minutes of footage for this episode and it was just way too long. So I want to do a summary recap. And we did a lot of trades, so took a lot of screenshots. And at any point I'm going too fast, just pause so you can read what's going on. But I'm just going to summarize through each screenshot what we were doing and explain a little bit more about it. And then at the end of the episode, I'll just leave the original footage and then we'll just be done with it because this video has been taking way too long to edit. I just want to get through this. And so without further ado, let's just jump into it. So AMD had just got downgraded, and luckily we got out of our shares beforehand, but we did still have call options for AMD. And so I wanted to sell these call options and then reevaluate later on. Now I tried placing a market order, but you can see there's an error message because I was placing it before 8:45 in the morning and the market had just opened and it doesn't let you do that. So I had to place a limit order. The bid was $1.53, so I put the limit price at $1.49 just to make sure that it would sell. And as you can see here, it sold for $1.55, $1.56. It got split up into 3 orders, but it was only 1 commission, so it's okay. That gave us $2,224 to spend on more options. And so what I did next was I was looking at Amazon. They had just got done going on a pretty hot streak. I was expecting them to pull back a little bit, and you can see on this watch list they were down like $1.99 at that point. So I decided to go through my unrealized gains and losses page, and I saw that this is a 15-minute delay on this page, but I was up 117% at that time. So I decided to take my profits and get out of this position. Now this had a strike of $850, so we were well into the money with this one. So we were going to collect a good profit on this one. So I placed a market order for this. Sold for $81.49 a share, so I had 2 contracts for that, so I got about 16 grand back for that. So that put us at $18,513. Now with Tesla, I was also expecting a pullback from them, but I still kind of wanted to hold on to this. So what I did was I placed a stop order. What that is it tells Scottrade if the price falls to the certain price that I set, which was $27.50. Then trigger a sell order and then just get out of the position. And that's really cool because you don't have to be glued to your computer. You can go out about your day and it'll sell for you if that does happen. So I wanted to demonstrate what it looked like with the stock. So I looked at Square and saw that I was up pretty good with that one too. So you can see here the difference between a stop on quote order for stocks and a stop order for options is a little bit simpler for stock. There's a little bit less stuff to put in, but it's otherwise identical. I don't know why they call it a stop on quote versus stop for options. I don't know why that is, but hey, whatever. So I placed a stop on quote order for Square. So if it did hit $15.75, it would sell and then I'd get out of that position. So I also placed a stop order for Facebook as well because that one was expiring pretty soon. So I needed to get out of that position. So that one was a June 16th expiration. So I placed a stop price at $9.25 per share. Okay, so in this next clip, Domino's Pizza, I tried placing a stop limit order and I was having issues because this is my first time doing it. At first it said I had to do them in increments of 10 for the limit price, and then it also said I had to do it for the stop price. So I kind of messed up there. And so when I did place it, I noticed that I placed my prices too high. I was looking at the actual price of the option, not the bid and ask. And so at that point, I was just like, screw it. I'm just going to place a market order because the bid was way lower than the current price, and I didn't know how low it was going to go. So I just wanted to get out of that position. So I placed a market order and just exited that Domino's Pizza call anyways. And I did take a loss on that one, but I just needed to get out of that one anyways. Okay, so at this point, I had $38,000 to spend on stocks, and for some reason I decided to buy stocks instead of buying more options. I don't know what I was thinking at the time, to be honest. I think I was wanting some more safety, but that was really stupid of me. I should have just put it all into Nvidia or something like that. Hindsight's 2020 though, I guess, but whatever. As you can see on these charts though, Home Depot and Lowe's, these are the 2 charts I was looking at. They're really solid companies, and what I was figuring was if I buy 100 shares, I could collect dividends on those, and then I can also sell covered calls and make more money with that. With Lowe's, there's an article here that Lowe's was raising their dividend by 20%, so that was pretty cool. There's Apple's chart, and I saw they had a 5-star rating as opposed to 4 stars, so I thought that was really cool. Wanted to show you guys that. And then so here I'm showing you how to place buy orders for stocks on the regular trade tab in Scottrade. It's a little different menu, but here's all the information that it has here. When you hit like submit, it shows you the confirmation page. It shows you what your commission will be and what your total cost of that order will be. Once you like that, you hit place order, and then you got the shares. So you can see on this last screenshot all the completed orders I did: Home Depot, Lowe's, Apple, and then yeah. So with that said, let's go back into the episode. Damn, I had this stock too last year at some point, and it was like in the 150s, I think, and I sold it. I forget. It wasn't doing much. Oh well. Alright, so this guy's apparently an expert. He's an analyst. He has a sell rating on Tesla with a price target of $165, which is about half of what it is now. So here's an example of an expert who clearly doesn't know what he's talking about. He's been wrong for a long time. So it just kind of goes to show you, for every expert that has one thought, there's going to be another expert that has a completely different thought. And so you really have to go with your gut instinct and don't always listen to quote-unquote experts, because sometimes they have no idea what they're talking about. I mean, he might have some good points, so like it is something to consider, but at the same time, you know, all the stuff they say usually doesn't actually ever have an impact on the stock price. So, yeah, so who knows? Yeah, so, you know, here's where a lot of analysts stand. 6 people have buys, 6 have holds, 4 have sells, so go figure. Alright, I'm going to get some lunch and then we'll come back. What's up, guys? It's 4 o'clock now, but I want to show you guys what happened here. So you can see the Domino's pizza that was sitting on the left side of the orders is now on the right side, and it looks like it sold at 562. So that triggered the sell, and then Facebook ended up selling. And that was one from June 16th that we were needing to get out of that one soon anyways. So that one sold. I don't know if we made a profit on that one or not. I have to check. But down here so even taking into account the stuff I sold, which is not shown here, we still lost that much. So the way I have to do it is I have to look at my balance and see what it was compared to yesterday. I'm pretty sure we were at like 62 yesterday. So I can do this to like the week and see that my balance yesterday was 60. Okay, so after they took their interest payment, yeah, I was at 61,000. So it looks like I lost about $2,000 today, roughly. So not a good day. Our long streak came to an end, but you know that happens. You can't go up forever. I wasn't expecting to have it even this long of a streak, so I'm really excited. We're still at our goal for 2017, and we do have some money to play with here. I am thinking about getting into NVIDIA, because as I was watching it, after I didn't buy it, I noticed it kept going up. Let's see if I can find it here. Yeah, there it is. It went up to $100.70, so it went up 73 cents today. This is still a pretty attractive price compared to where it's been lately. So I really need to consider getting this in. I'm probably going to buy this next. I do have some money to spend with that, and so if I did want to do options, I only have that much to spend. So we'll figure that out tomorrow. So yeah, I'm not going to worry about it now because I do have to leave to go tutor. Alright, so thank you guys again for watching. You know, you go on streaks and then every streak comes to an end at some point. So, but yeah, I was expecting to not make money every single day. So we made money 8 days in a row. So I'm really excited about that. I'm not mad at all that we lost money today. That's bound to happen. Maybe who knows, maybe we'll make some more money tomorrow. But I do have a lot more safer investments now. I just bought 3 new stocks today that all pay dividends. And so things should calm down a little bit. Hopefully the stocks that we do own though go up, because I do need to do better than 8% because I'm paying 7.75% on my margin loan. So I do need to try to beat that with these new investments I just purchased. And with the dividends, I think we can do it because both of them have been going up. Apple looks like it's going to be going up, especially with the iPhone. So I think we did okay with these purchases. I'm pretty happy with them. So yeah, if you guys liked that video, please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you guys had a fantastic day, and we will see what happens tomorrow, so stay tuned.